attention. Today we're going to move on. We're going to do a little bit more math today before we go outside. And our objective for this lesson is you're going to calculate the area and circumference of a circle through real-world examples. Our objective, our language objective, is to read, solve, and explain. Everybody read that with me. Read, solve, and explain. That's 3 steps you need to be able to accomplish today before you leave us. So you're going to be reading, you're going to be solving, doing some math, and explaining your answer in real-world area and circumference problems. But before we get started, we want to do a little review. This is something you probably had in math already, but we want to review some of the vocabulary that we're going to be talking about today. So everybody has a card on their desk. See your card? Some of you have a picture, some of you have a word, some of you have a definition, and some of you have a formula, a math formula, an equation. What I want you to do is I want you to stand up behind your chair, and you need to find your match. Your matches. There will be more than one match. You'll have about 4 of people together. So you need to look around. You need to talk to your friends and figure out what goes with what. Area of the circle. So you have the starting word. So you need to find the definition.
Edwin, where's your mind? Let me see your cards. Let me see your cards.
Just hold up your words. Say, I haven't got everything. You have a formula. You have a formula. So y'all get mad. You gotta find, what do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Area. So you need to find area. What do you have? Alright, we have circumference over here. Does anybody know what's our main word? What's circumference? What do you think of that? So you have a C. Then go over there. You have a C. Somebody said that. No, he has area of circle. Of course you have.
Oh, area.
Diameter is not, but you found area of circle. Y'all need to move that way. Y'all got 3. You gotta find 2 more matches. Circumference formula is missing. Circumference formula is missing. What do y'all miss? You got a straight line to the center of the circle.
Very good.
Look at each other. Alright, go away from this one.
I want you to let me see your card.
Okay, class. You're supposed to say yes. Okay, now you've got your groups and y'all done a great job. I want you to look at your word, your definition, your formula, and your picture. And I want you to be able to present it. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to talk about your group. You're going to present what your word, your formula, and the meaning of your word is to the rest of the class. Okay, so talk in your groups. What's it say? So y'all have radius, right? That's your word. What is that? Y'all ready to go? Yeah. So like you got Okay, the radius is ready. Is anybody else ready? To share with us what theirs are? Hey. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready over there, diameter? How's my area? Are y'all ready? Alright, line up. I need my area to line up like these other guys are so we can see your stuff. You're going to hold your card up to tell us. Alright, I'm going to start with radius because they were the, well, after they get their picture made. Since they were the first ones done. And then we'll go to diameter next. Okay, radius, tell us about you.
Radius. A straight line from the center to the edge of a circle.
And we have our picture that shows that. And what's our formula?
Radius plus equals diameter divided by 2.
So radius is diameter divided by 2. Now let's go over to diameter and find out what that is. What's diameter?
A a straight line through the center of a circle.
Diameter equals radius times square.
Very good. And then we have over here.
Area of a circle.
And its area equals pi times r squared.
The amount of space occupied by a circle.
Can you show us your picture? Very good. And right over here. Say it again. I can't hear you.
Circumference.
The distance around the circle. And what's the formula for circumference? You know what that little symbol is? It's this thing. Does anybody know what this symbol is?
3.6.
It's pi. It's the symbol for pi. For those of you who don't remember that part. Pi times what? You remember what that D stands for? Diameter. Excellent, excellent. Okay, what I want us to do real quick is we are going to do a little quiz trade. I'm adding this just for the review. You're going to go to a partner. You have either a picture of your word, a formula for your word, or the meaning. I want you to go and I want you to mingle for a few minutes and find someone that has something different and tell them about your word, your vocabulary. Mingle, mingle, mingle. You gotta find someone in a different group. What do you have?
Mitzi.
Okay, my boys and girls, go have a seat. I need yellow cards for just a minute. I'll come pick up the others. Yellow. I need yellow. Have a seat for me for just a second. Just yellow. Boys and girls, it looks like we're going to need a little bit more review of this vocabulary because it didn't seem like you were as familiar with it as I was hoping. So, what is this word? Radius. Now, who can raise their hand and tell me what was radius? You might have the picture in your hand, but who can explain to me? You don't have to give me the exact words, just describe. What would radius be? Donna? No, Dahlia.
A straight
Right
line
there.
from the center of a circle to the
A straight line from the center of a circle. Very good. I don't have the tape over here. There. Okay. Who has the picture for that? You can bring me just the picture. That would be great.
No, wait, isn't it?
Straight line from the center to the outside edge. Excellent. Thank you, Kristen. What's this word?
Diameter.
Who can describe to me what diameter was in their own words? You don't have to give me the exact definition, just something. What was it?
Line through the center of the circle.
Through the whole circle, right, through the center. So who has the picture for diameter? Bring it up. What about this one? What's this word?
Area of a circle.
Area of a circle. Area of a circle. Who can explain to me what that one was? Anybody remember? Okay, I'm gonna give. Go ahead, what?
The space inside of a circle?
Yeah, it's that area, that space that's inside. Just like you find area of like square spaces or rectangular spaces, it's that spot inside. Somebody has the one. Daniel has the picture. What about this one? This is a hard word.
Circumference.
Circumference. I get tongue-tied on this word all the time. But it is. It's circumference. Who can explain to me what's circumference?
The area, like the whole circle.
The
The outside.
distance
Around the circle.
around the circle. Excellent. Excellent. Now, yeah, does anybody have a picture? Now, we are going to be practicing finding the radius and diameter because you have to know that to find the area and the circumference. Today, Miss Clayton's going to be showing you some formulas, but before we do, there's one more thing I want to make sure you guys remember. What did we say this symbol was?
Pi.
Who knows about pi? Have you heard about it a little bit? Remember? Do you remember what pi stands for? You might have already seen it. But what is pi?
3/4 piece.
3 and 1400ths, 3.14, right? Does anybody know where we got that from? Somebody? Pi, it represents the circumference, the whole distance around any size circle. It could be a big circle, it could be a small circle, it could be a medium-sized circle, divided by whatever the diameter is. It will always be 3.14 for any size circle. So that's kind of our constant. Remember how Miss Price Burns was teaching us about constants? 3.14 pi is our constant, and you'll see it in the formulas for area of a circle and the circumference of a circle. Who has the area one? I'll put these back up here. You have the formula, right. So you see how you have your constant there, your pi? So what will pi always be? 3.14. That's important to remember. So I'll take these up here and then Miss Clayton will